Hello folks, and welcome to day 7 of my Football Manager Mobile Christmas Challenge. I'm outside Wilko's, there's a Christmas tree. I'm in the centre of Peterborough. I've been getting some very strange looks already, just for setting up a camera here. This is going to be interesting. We might have our first failure day. Our hat seems to be shrinking, which is a bit of a worry as well. But we've got 2 games to play. We're playing against, I don't even remember who we're playing. We're going to be playing against Gillingham and Southend, and let's get into some Football Manager. So my good friend Quick Pick is still picking a team for me because it's still bitterly cold and I really don't want to have to use my fingers too much. I have one hand in my pocket and the other one's, I don't know, doing whatever Alanis Morissette said it was supposed to do back in the 90s. Oh, the young uns aren't going to get that gag. So this is my team. I've got Bond in goal, Shepherd at left back, he's a right back, Taylor at right back, he's a big centre back, and then Tafazoli and Baldwin in the middle. At least we've got no 15-year-olds in there today. Grant and Doty in midfield with Madison, Edwards and Da Silva Lopez in behind Danny Lloyd. Who's a winger? Jack Marriott, still absolutely nowhere to be seen. The mystery of what Jack Marriott did to Quick Pick continues, but also Idris Kanu, Junior Moraes, Ricky Miller. We have strikers at the club, but apparently none of them are good enough to play in this one striker system, and we have to keep playing wingers up there, or youth players. We're 1-0 down already, which doesn't bode well. I don't know how good Gillingham are. We are struggling a little bit for consistent form. We're finding ourselves around about mid-table, which to be fair does match up with the pre-season prediction. Danny Lloyd is injured. I now know this is an injury and not a sending off. So have we got a striker on the bench? We have 2 of the previously mentioned ones, so we can bring Kanu on and actually play with a centre forward for more than half of the game, which is a little bit of a novelty compared to how things have been in recent matches. But fingers crossed we find a way back into the game, because what we need is to get a little bit of a run of form together in some way, and try and push up towards the playoffs, because the whole purpose was not only do I do the embarrassing Christmas tree wearing a hat in the middle of the public thing, but we're also supposed to try and win promotion as well, and that whole side of things seems to be being a little bit ruined by the fact that the whole way through it's been too cold for me to actually pick my own team, which is a problem. Anna's now stood the other side of the camera laughing at me for some reason. I don't really know why she stood laughing there. Have you come to tell me some hilarious news about something, or are you just coming to be distracting? Kanu's just scored. Apparently lots of people are giving me funny looks, but you know, I'll spin the camera around between the 2 matches so you can see. It might look like I'm sort of hidden to the side. Oh, we're 2-1 down, but in fact if we spin you around now, once there's not people walking past, we're right in the centre of Peterborough, outside the market. There's people around all over the place, and yeah, I am getting some looks from the people as they walk past. Especially, they're probably more concerned about the fact that we're losing a home game. That would be my concern if I was a passerby. Oh goodness me, how's he losing against Gillingham? How are we down in the bottom half of the table now? Down to 13th place. We need to turn this around. Second game then, and Quick Pick has relented and played a striker. Idris Kanu comes in up front. Still no sign at all of the missing Jack Marriott. Is he injured? I'm speculating. I mean, no, he's just there. Just there with his average rating of 9.5. Sooner or later he's going to make it back into the team. The rest of the team is largely unchanged. Hughes comes in at left back, Forrester comes in behind Kanu, Edwards replacing Da Silva Lopez on the right wing. So we've dropped another one of our better players as well, to accommodate. I don't even know who came in, but Southend, a very familiar looking Southend team to those of you who watched Non-League to Legend last year. Anthony Wordsworth in midfield for them. If you're watching Anthony Wordsworth, I still want you to sign my pink shirt that I bought last year. It still lives in my bedroom completely unsigned. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you want to watch my Christmas video from last year, where I decided to start my mission to travel around the country getting my Southend away shirt signed, and we didn't go anywhere. So at least if this mission, even if we only make it this far in 7 days, at least we got started this time round. We are losing though, which is 2-0 down. I mean, what happens if I get the sack? We haven't even thought that far ahead. If I get fired, then do I just have to stand in front of trees and talk about how bad I am at Football Manager? Is that we need some forfeits for if I get fired, because I think it's all well and good. We've got used to this whole doing this in public now. I think we now need to get to the point where we're making sure we're winning some matches. So let me know down in the comments what my forfeits could be if we end up getting sacked. I need some kind of motivation to ensure that I actually take the game seriously, because standing here now, I've developed the glares. I'm impervious to them. I'm completely comfortable being out here in the public now. Not quite so much looking forward to potentially doing this at an actual football match at the weekend, which is one of the things I'm going to attempt to do. We have just got a goal back though, 15 minutes to go. Can we get another one of our high scoring score draws? Bond lumps it forward and Kanu does equalise in the 85th minute. Now, can we go and grab a winner? A winner would be very much appreciated around about now. My fingers are getting cold, I might have to swap hands with my phone. Hugh's about to get himself sent off. So that's going to make winning this match that little bit harder. Southend have a free kick, but it goes wide. And have we extra time, or time added on in this Football Manager mobile games? They seem to last an absolute age, but now Southend have got a corner, even though we've been in the 90th minute for as long as the second half lasted, and now they've got another corner. Will this match ever end, or at least will the ball go up the other end of the pitch and we can have 2 corners after the 90th minute? No, it's all over. Where are we in the league? Let's double check our league position as we close things out. We are down in 14th place. Let's have a look at the league table. So we'll get a little bit desperate now. So 14 games in, we're down in 14th place. We're on 19 points, 6th place is 5 points outside of the playoffs. We need to start taking this seriously. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for brand new Football Manager content every single day. I thank you very much for watching.